discussion, which was the beginning of our big campaign called Just Revenge. And this is going to take the characters from level 2, which they had just leveled up after going through Save the Hostages. It's going to take them all the way up to level 5. So this starts out good. The party members get back to Everlund, and they all staying at various places in Everlund, and they are summoned individually to go to see the town elders, because the town elders want to see them. So they go to see the town elders. There are 5 elders. They explain Malvin Draga is one of them. There are several others, and they explain that the chief elder of the town, Cale Moorwalker, is away. He's leading the army of the Vale against the orc invasion, but that they're really have a lot of gratitude for the party because of Tenny, that boy who they saved. This family was actually the grandson of Cale Moorwalker. The other town elder who is not there is Vero Ruiden, the High Sorcerer of Everlund. He has accompanied the army of the Vale too. And actually 2 more town elders are not there as well. However, they reveal that those 2 town elders have recently been murdered in the past 2 days by some undead force. When it killed the first town elder, it said there was a note left with him that said 1 down, 6 to go. And then with the second one who was murdered, there was another letter that said 2 down, 5 to go. And both of the town elders were strangled to death. They are saying, so the town elders are obviously worried, and they said that they are that they've heard about the player characters. The player characters have done great things, and they will hire the player characters to investigate this undead menace and remove the undead menace. So whoever killed those 2 town elders was accompanied by skeletons and zombies and a whole bunch of fog, and it happened at nighttime. So they're very worried. The town elders also reveal that the tower of the Harpers, called Moongleam Tower, which is the tallest tower in Everlund, the door has been magically locked, and whoever's in there is trapped in. And so the Harpers, which are a good organization, a kind of secretive good organization, have kind of been removed from the equation and helping what's going on in the town now that the army of the Vale has been removed. The town elders offered to pay the party members 500 gold pieces each, and would give them each a minor magic item from the town coffers. And the town elders have offered to will pay each party member 50 gold pieces up front, in advance of the 500 for the 500 gold pieces, assuming they complete their task. That is it as far. So then the party members, as they're receiving the 50 gold pieces and a written letter, a scroll from the town elders giving each player permission to investigate any place in Everlund that they want, under the discretion of the town elders. The person who hands it to them is announced as some sort of cleric named Boethius, who winks at Icarus, our tiefling character, and the party members kind of catch that, like, what's going on with that? And this Boethius guy seems kind of shady. So that's kind of interesting. Meanwhile, the party characters convince the town elders to hide at the temple of Selûne, temple of Selûne, where Kaelin lives, and that they'll be safe there, and they'll protect the town elders there. So Araxtor and Kaelin are going to go to the temple of Selûne to prepare the temple for the arrival of the town elders, and the rest of the party has split up into two different groups to go search the two other town elders who were killed when earlier. Now, so just before they were about to do this, when they left the Everlund City Hall, they heard like a big popping noise, and pop, pop, and two ogres appear in the city square and start attacking everybody who's there. The vendors, there's a bunch of street vendors selling different things and stuff like that. And so the party, attacks, and within, and I thought this was going to be a big battle. Ogres are pretty powerful things, but my party is actually, their characters are pretty powerful themselves, and within 2 rounds, they annihilate the ogres, take them right out. Adri turns into a grizzly bear, attacks one ogre, and they focus on one ogre. Araxtor attacks the other one single-handedly because he's just kind of stupid that way. His intelligence is like 7, I believe. But he was raging, and he took a big blow from the ogre, but because he was raging, he only did half damage, and he kind of laughed. That's all you have. And by this time, the party members had already taken down the one ogre through a series of, Grim with attacking with his battle axe, and Adri attacking with her, being a bear, and Icaros with his spells, and spells from Kaelin and Thea, and then they just amass on top of the remaining ogre and just take him out within 1 round. And so that was kind of it. There was only one combat encounter in our last session, but there was just a lot of background. Also, the characters came upon a letter which seems to indicate that something is going to be happening within the next 7 days. I didn't say this, but what's happening in 7 days is going to be High Harvest Tide, which is like a fall festival, kind of right around like Halloween here in the real world. So it's called High Harvest Tide, and so something or some group of people is going to be arriving from the west, and this is a letter. Oh, that's Stephana. Remember, Stephana and her family was summoned by the town elders. So in that meeting with the town elders, Stephana had her husband Xander had found this letter on the floor of their bar, the old sword sheathed, that said, I will be arriving here with friends in 7 days at High Harvest Tide. Make sure the gates are open to us, or I will kill you all. And it's once again signed GP. The initial is GP, whoever that is. So the town elders in that meeting revealed that Stephana had told them this information, and that Stephana had left. She was going to meet with some friends that were coming or something like that, and they have not seen Stephana since, and the town elders have thought that maybe that undead menace who's killed the other two town elders may have gotten them too. So the party's a little suspicious though. Malvin Draga, who is the keeper of the bridges, he kind of runs the town watch, the city watch of Everlund. He seems to be kind of a shady guy, to how they think. And he seems to be like the lead force of the town elders. He kind of stopped the speaker of the town elders from speaking, and he just kind of took over the meeting. I think that's about it for now. That's all I can remember. I'll certainly add more as I can, but our next adventure is going to be happening in early December, and so I'll update you then. I hope you enjoyed this. This went very long, but I'm really excited. The party members are really enjoying this, and several of them have asked me to actually write this into a book. I know Donna, my fiance, is saying I definitely should write this into a book, and that I should at least document it here for future stuff. So I hope you enjoyed hearing a little bit about our campaign, and there's more to come. All right, thanks. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.